Oh, it's all wet and gushy. Listen to this. See how wet and gushy that is? Hate mail. A tale as old as time. I even imagine back in the war they'd send hate messenger pigeons to other people in the trenches. It used to take a couple of weeks to receive a message saying that you look like mincemeat, but now it takes seconds, which is way better. It's actually really cold out here, but I thought it would look better. I'm freezing. In this video, I'm going to be reading through 1,000 hate comments. I'm going to crown my biggest hater, my greatest hater. They're going to win. And then I'm going to send them my actual shit. There aren't really any rules to this video, I just can't cry. I'll read 1,000 hate comments and the best are going to go into a tier list and the most horrible wins, like they always do. I'm not tearing up, it's cold air makes my eyes water. So a couple of weeks ago I put a story up that said, "Put me in a funny way, it's for a YouTube video." I was asking for it because I like to be abused, and I'm not kidding you, there is over 1,000 responses on this thing. You smell like beef. So that's actually supposed to be a friend of mine, so that's a good start. You look like someone made your eyebrows and hair by cloning your mustache and altering it slightly. Thanks. You look very easy to draw. You look like Mario, but with hemorrhoids. Okay, how did you know? How did you know? You look like I wouldn't trust you with my drink at a party. That's actually probably the worst one yet. What do you think I'm gonna do with it? I'm not gonna dip my balls in it. I'm not gonna fart in it. I'm not gonna sniff the rim. I'm not gonna sniff the rim. You look Australian. That's a bit offensive to Australians, isn't it? My editor's not gonna like that. You look like you jerk a man off for bus money, then decide to walk. Because someone's been following me around or something. You're hitting way too close to home with these. How are you guys so good at this? You look like a before picture. That's horrible. Before what, huh? The glow up? Is that what you're trying to say? If you were a spice, you'd be flour. Whatever. You stink, question mark. If you want an answer to that, yes I do. You seem like you do warm dad poos. You walk in it just reeks and it's steamy. Okay, some mornings, yeah, depending on what I ate the day beforehand. Some mornings I'm like, damn, I'm gonna be a good dad. You know when you go into the bathroom after your dad's been in the morning, you wake up at 5 p.m. coming off the bathroom floor because you're like, oh my God, because you passed out? I've got potential for that. Popular because of teenage girls. Not an insult. One Direction. Why were they popular? Teenage girls. Teenage girls run the world, am I right? You're built like an improper faction. Fuck you. Don't use fractions against me. What does that mean? So it's just bigger on the top. You look like an imaginary friend. Why is that actually kind of accurate? I was never real. I was AI this whole time. Okay, just kidding. Just kidding, I am real. Unfortunately. Cockfoot, what the what? What? Leave my feet out of this. You're the poster child for pro-choice. Fuck you. Fuck you. You look like you smell of dry spit when you were a kid. Oh my God. I'm actually speechless. Do I really look like that? You look like you plait your ass hair. I could plait my ass hair if I could get back there, but I'm not allowed because the guard says, no, you're not entering. You remind me of when you get your nuts caught in the fridge. Is that a thing? I don't know, maybe I have tiny nuts there. Dude, stop opening the fridge naked. The food doesn't need to smell like dick. Put some clothes on. Your eyebrows look like they are quoting your face. Oh, when I do that? Oh shit, they do. They want to join my actual hair. They go high. If you lay down, you could use your nose as a sundial. Okay, I'm finished with this. That was too far. Your head is shaped like a cabbage and it belongs in the dirty ground. What do you mean shaped like cabbage? Not even just in the ground, but the dirty ground? You guys are too creative. You're a fat pussy. Hey, life ain't shit but a fat vagina, am I right? You look like you smell like Lynx Africa and a wet cardboard box. Why did you have to throw wet cardboard box in there? You look like you clap with your feet. Well, I can't. Actually, I kind of do sometimes because I can. And if you could, you'd get it, but you can't, so you don't. You look like you work in a flip-flop factory and love it because you get to sniff them. Before they've been on feet, though, so I wouldn't actually be loving it. I'd be like, guys, I'd be purposefully sending out wrong sizes so people try it on and then send it back, and then I get a little sniff at the end of it. It's like a sweet treat. It's like a reward. Oh, these are all from the same person. Eat shit, dirtbag. Your nose has had a stroke. Light up the top of your tash too. Bothered me for a while. No one likes the tash. I did some mining off camera. Well, not really mining. I just wanted to say that because people say it in Minecraft videos. And I like it. I just read some on time lapse because I thought the shot would be cool, and there is a lot to get through. So unfortunately, you can't hear every single one. Otherwise, this video would be hours long, and that's not good for retention. Your eyebrows look like sperm in general. Your head looks like a clitoris in brackets above the vulva. Okay, two made up words there. Everyone knows the clit is not real. It was invented by women to keep men guessing, to control us, because we're on a never-ending search and we'll never find it because it doesn't exist. One of your nostrils is bigger than the other. Okay. I'm not going to say this again. It's a deviated septum, and it's quite a cool feature because it means I'm not stock. I've had an upgrade. Got your nose on a 600-pound heavy-duty industrial hand trolley. That's my reaction. You look like if I tried drawing Curtis Connor from memory. And yeah, probably. I bet you would have a 1-star review on WikiFeet. I mean, probably, because I get a lot of comments, right? If I'm barefoot in a video, people say my big toe doesn't like the rest of my toes because there's a bit of a gap. And if I'm ever to grab something or pinch someone with my feet, I use that, like in between the big toe and the rest of the feet. I'm opposable. You look like a bloke who wheezes with his pants around his ankles. No, I don't, for the record. Does anyone do that? Have you ever walked into a men's toilet and someone stood at the urinals with their pants down to their ankles? I've never seen it, but I'm sure it happens. Your eyes are so sunken they look like portals to another realm. Wow. Saying my eyes look like nether portals because they're so sunken. Yes, I have sunken eyes. I don't know why. I didn't used to. So if anyone is a medical professional and can tell me why, let me know. I could do a full week's shop with the eye bags under your eyes. Well, good luck, because it'll be heavy. I hope you hurt your back. At this point, I'd moved to the floor because my back was hurting, along with my heart. And my mouth was getting really dry, so I didn't even know if I was going to make it at this point. What if my mouth got so dry, I couldn't swallow anymore and I just died? And that could happen, I think. I genuinely read so many of these. My brain was turning to poo. But it made me realize a lot of us don't have enough love for ourselves. A lot of people would really struggle to get hate messages. It would upset them and bring them down. But if you can get to a point in your life where things like that don't bother you, you really do enjoy life more. So this is a message for everyone watching this video. If you ever get any negative comments, anyone says anything mean about you, who cares? No one ever punches down. It's all rooted in jealousy, and they're upset because you're doing something they're not, or you've got something they haven't. And ultimately, you should take it as a compliment. They feel the need to bring you down because you're on a level above them. So go and love yourself. Not in that way, you dirty little thing. Oh my God, we're at the last ones. The last 2 insults. Your nostrils could vacuum up a village. Yes, you're right. Your mustache looks like a sausage that's been cooked in an air fryer. Yeah, well, I'm delirious, so put that in an air fryer. I don't know. Hey, I've read all the hate mail. There's only one thing left to do. It's time to crown my biggest hater. And then like I said, I'm gonna poop. I'm going to send that to my biggest hater. So if the biggest hater can come forward and give me their address. Here are the contenders for my biggest hater. My personal favorite insults. The ones that really got me. The ones that really hurt my feelings. If zombies started eating your brains, they would starve. Why does your neck always extend further than it should? This one really hit home because I didn't realize my neck did that. But now I do realize that. So thank you. You look like a before picture. I mean, there was a lot of these, but the first one gave me a little bit of a slap on the face, and then the rest came in, kissed it better, but still. You look like shit, haha. If the haha wasn't there, it'd be fine, but because you laughed afterwards, it's like you got enjoyment out of it. So your mustache looks like a furry slug died crawling past your mouth because your breath stank. The fact it died from my breath, that did it for me. Cockfoot, didn't have to bring my feet into this. You look like you smelled of dry spit as a kid. This one, I don't know why this one is so offensive. I think it's because you're insulting the child version of me. You're actually insulting like an 8-year-old or whatever. I don't know how old children are. If you lay down, you could use your nose as a sundial. When you can tell the time with your nose in a non-technical, logical way, it's probably not good, is it? Your head is shaped like a cabbage and it belongs in the dirty ground. Yeah, the dirty is thrown in there. And cabbage, really? You're a fat pussy. That one's straight to the point. You look like you clap with your feet. Is that what you wanted? You look like you work in a flip-flop factory and love it because you get to sniff them. This one just hit home. Because it's true. If brain cells were petrol, you couldn't power an ant's motorcycle around a nipple. Still would like to know the details on the areola and if that counts, but it's just so creative to say I have no brain cells. Mount Rushmore called they want my nose back. That's probably the comment that really exaggerates how big my nose is. I don't think the others really put it into perspective, but you've actually put it into perspective, so I'm aware just how big it is. If my dogs had a face like yours, I'd shave its ass and teach it to walk backwards. You'd even be ashamed if your dog had my face, let alone your child, so it must be bad. And those are our contenders. But we need a victor. Ignore my posture. I put a lot of thought into this with the couple of brain cells I have, and I have to say that my biggest hater has to be, you look like you smelt like dry spit as a kid. You win.
You win.
You win. Because not only have you insulted me, but you've insulted my child self. So you've just covered all bases, and you've got every single version of ItalianBach you could go for. So that's my biggest hater. Make sure you send me your address so I can send my poo. Anyway, that's it, I guess. Remember to love on yourself, guys, in an appropriate way. And the best way to do that is to watch that video. Probably. Do that. Watch that video. Go ahead. Watch it.